Hello, back to regular gaming videos. Now I did a couple of videos with my face talking to the camera about my life, situations with my job and my video game and stuff like that. That's all behind me now. We're going to focus on a new game that I've been playing called RoboQuest. This is not exactly a new game, it has been out for about 6 months. It came out on the 7th of November 2023, at least that's what the Steam page for the game says. And it's incredibly good. I mean, I've played it for about 3 hours so far. I think that's enough time for me to be able to give a review. I think I've got so far into like the 4th level of the game. This is a game where if you die once, you restart from the beginning. It's a roguelike. And yeah, so far I think I'm in it to about the 4th area, which is taking me now about 15 to 17 minutes to get to. It is kind of frustrating when you die and you have to start from the beginning again, but it's weirdly competitive even though it is a solo experience and it keeps me coming back. I'll play it for 30 to 40 minutes per day, so maybe 2 runs per day, and every day I just like to come back to it and try again. The things that you earn throughout the game, such as weapon boosts and be able to craft new weapons, perks that you get for your character, that stuff stays with you after your death, so it does gradually get easier because the game gives you more things to work with, and over time eventually I will complete the game. That's the whole point. There's side things to do, such as other passageways you can find, there is items you can find, rooms you can go through, and yeah, if you wanted to be a 100% completionist, it'll probably take a lot longer. But all that stuff, stacks up and helps you beat the game. It's incredibly fun. It's my first time playing this kind of game. I don't often play roguelike games where, if you die, you start again. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I've been playing this more than I've been playing Halo, which is my usual, game of choice. If you don't believe me saying the game is good, then just take the overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam as a second opinion. There is 12,526 reviews, 95% of them are positive. So this game did incredibly well. I have an app for Google Chrome, a Chrome extension, which estimates how much money a game has made in net revenue, and it estimates that RoboQuest has made somewhere between 5 and 10 million on Steam alone, so the game did pretty well there. It's also on Xbox Game Pass, so if you want to play it for, I was going to say for free, but obviously Game Pass is a subscription. If you have Game Pass, then you can play this game without having to pay, the $19.99, whatever it is, on Steam. This is a solo game, and as such it does have somewhat of a story, but it's more just like quirky comic book style flip pages cinematics rather than your fully fleshed out 3D rendered animations that look like they come from a Marvel movie, although recently Marvel movies suck, so maybe that's a terrible comparison. But yeah, it's just fun little quirky comic book style, funny little moments that kind of piece things together. It's not essential, but it's there. The thing that really shines in this game is the gameplay itself. So the general concept is that you're a rebooted Guardian robot, ready to fight against these deadly robots that are I don't know, guarding something or in your way across loads of different environments. What I like most about this game is that it's fast-paced. I love my fast-paced shooter games, and this is incredibly fast and incredibly smooth. All the animations feel really nice. You can double jump and slide around on the floor, and all these things just tie in nicely together. And it really, it's understandable, it feels fun, it's not confusing, you don't lose where you are. It feels great to play. Even just jumping and sliding and grinding on rails and things like that is a fun sort of sandbox by itself, even without the enemies being there. Another cool thing is that no run is 100% identical because the environments are randomly generated, so no run is 100% the same. Some paths may change, the enemies that spawn may change. Obviously, as I said, some runs you'll have more perks than you did before. You'll get random weapons. You get a little starter pack every time you go to a new level, and those weapons that you get in your starter pack will randomly change. So no run is the same. You could have one run which might be easier than the other because you get, you know, a rare weapon or something, or an automatic weapon as opposed to a single shot that I personally find easier to use. I favour the AK style weapons over the more precision single shot weapons that the game gives me. So sometimes, you know, I'll choose to use like a green assault rifle over a blue, whatever it may be, sniper or something like that. I haven't really got into too much detail. As I said, I've only played the game for about 3 hours. I'm not an expert on the lore and what the enemies are called and things like that. All I know is there's different classes of enemies. Like there's, you know, there's drones that fly through the sky. There's the like low level scout robots. There's ones that are in the ground and you have to, you know, find them, kill them before they pop up. There's these cute little robots that grind on the rails, and if you kill them, they drop a bunch of health. That's one of the incentives. They don't do any damage to you. They just, you know, kind of pass by, and you kill them, and they give you a ton of health to drop, which is it's nice. You pick that up. And you know, stand a better chance of completing the level, because without collecting the health, you're just going to lose health. There's no things like health packs or health regen. You have to pick up health from killing the enemies. So, you know, that's the incentive. Get in there, kill the enemies, grab the health, and get out as quickly as you can. I did say this game is single player, but there is 2-player co-op as well. I think you can invite someone from your friends list and play 2-player co-op. Haven't done that, although I do think I have a few people on my friends list that have played this game. And yeah, that's kind of it. Like there's ton of different weapons, good diversity of weapons there. You know, cool things like you'd expect. You know, shotguns, assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, rocket launchers, flamethrowers, and then weird and wacky stuff like dual crossbows, or a tomahawk, or a knife. Or a weapon that shoots out a frisbee-looking disc thing. There's like a meteor strike thingy. You know, there's tons of cool weapons. I don't know how many there is, but I'm probably going to like confidently say that I've at least used like 16, 17, maybe 18 different weapons in my 3 hours that I've played the game. And I'm still seeing, you know, new ones every time I play that I haven't yet unlocked and things. So there could be like 20 to 25 weapons in the game. And the final thing that I'll say about this game is that the soundtrack is really, really good. The soundtrack is great, from the gameplay soundtrack, so the music is in the background as you run around the world, and just the menu soundtrack as well. One time I was actually listening to a YouTube video at the same time, and I thought that the music for the game was in the back of my YouTube video, because I didn't expect this game to have such a good soundtrack. So I went to the YouTube tab I had open to like, what song is this in the background, and then realized like, oh, the YouTube video I'm watching doesn't have a song in the background. It's actually from the game. So yep, great soundtrack, and that's kind of everything. That's a very, very basic overview. Another good thing is that you don't need a supercomputer to run this. The specs listed on Steam are as low as an i3 processor with 8GB of RAM and a GTX 660, which I think is like a 4GB card. So you don't need a supercomputer at all. A low budget, like £300/$400 PC will run this game at a smooth 60 FPS, which is great. And yeah, that's it. This was kind of a bit of a mumbo jumbo, just throw everything at the wall and tell you everything I kind of know and feel about the game. There was no structure to this at all. I just wanted to make a video on it and kind of express how much I'm enjoying it and that it's good and fun, because this is what I've been playing for like the past few days, as opposed to, as I said, the usual scheduled Halo that I would play. I haven't touched Halo in 3 or 4 days, and yeah, this is what I'm playing, and probably what I'm gonna play for the next few weeks until I complete it. So maybe there'll be another video in the future, when I've played this for like 17, 18 hours and finally completed it. The Xbox guide says anywhere between like 12 to 16 hours is what it takes to complete the game, so you know, give myself another, I don't know, another 14, 15, 16 runs at the game, and maybe I'll finally come close to completing it. Yeah. If the gameplay has looked fun in the background, then, you know, go and check out the game yourself. As I said, it's on Game Pass if you don't want to go and outright buy it. If you have Game Pass, you can try it for free, essentially. And yeah, I believe there's also a demo on Steam if you want to try that, if it's still up. I saw one was listed on the, you know, Steam store at some page, but some stage. But I don't know if it's still downloadable. So yeah, all right. Thanks for watching this random video on RoboQuest, and I'll see you in the next video. Good boy.